Epis is all about learning and sharing. So without further ado, the first campaign that we'll be talking about today is Nippon Paint Virus Guard. And the real question is, how did the brand manage to get people to listen to their walls? Have a look at the case study video.
So protect all of us with Nippon Paint Virus Guard. Formulated with silver ion technology to destroy viruses on walls. Nippon Paint Virus Guard.
Banyak permukaan seperti tombol pintu, dinding dan juga permukaan meja yang memungkinkan seseorang terdedah pada pelbagai jangkitan dan juga penyakit.
Text after text is what I've been getting in my family chat since Astro Awani broke the news about a paint that can destroy human coronaviruses.
Berkesan melawan sehingga 99% jangkitan coronavirus pada manusia.
99%?
99%有效抵抗人類嘅冠狀病毒。
抗病毒咁犀利？9 விழுக்காடு மனித கொரோனா வைரஸ்களுக்கு எதிராகவும் இது செயல்படுதாம்.
அடேங்கப்பா!
As your wall, I've listened to you for far too long. Now I want you to listen to me and listen closely. Tahu tak, virus boleh bertapa atas dinding. Jadi, dapatkan pelindungan untuk semua dengan Nippon Paint Virus Guard.
但实际上，细菌和病毒就附着在房子的墙上。对，就是我。为什么你总是忽略占了房子最大面积的我？
Nippon Paint Virus Guard என் மீது பூசுங்க. Silver ion தொழில்நுட்பத்தோடு வடிவமைக்கப்பட்ட இந்த paint.
There she goes again. Disinfecting everywhere. But she's always ignoring me. Hey, come here. Surprising, isn't it? A sneeze here, a cough there. I'm the perfect environment for viruses to gather and easily transmit to you. Those casual moments when you let your guard down, unaware of the dangers hidden in me.
To talk about the campaign, I would like to welcome Wong Meng Lee, AGM of Marketing Nippon Paint Malaysia, to share valuable insights of the campaign and also the brand. Welcome, Meng Lee. How are you?
Hello, hi Shah. Hi everyone. I'm Meng Lee from Nippon Paint.
Thank you so much for being here. So we had an earlier conversation. We have agreed that today's discussion is not just going to be about the campaign, but it will be focusing on the importance of brand building as well. So we're going to make this conversation as real as possible, including asking some of the toughest questions about the brand. So Meng Lee, so let's bring realness to this conversation, shall we?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Okay, just to give a bit of context to everyone, Nippon Paint Virus Guard is not actually a new product. It was introduced 5 years prior to the pandemic. So how did you have the foresight that we've been in this major health crisis and the product will become highly relevant to the consumers?
I think I have to tell a little bit of background about this particular product. Nippon Paint actually goes beyond just aesthetic coatings to bring life to your spaces with splashes of color. Since more than a decade ago, in 2006, Nippon Paint has embarked on providing functional coatings to meet the need and demand of consumers today, dispelling common myths that are perceived of paint. One strong perception that we had to conquer was that paint has a strong smell, deeming it unsafe for kids or family at home. In 2006, Nippon Paint spearheaded the beginning of their health and wellness journey, developing its first odorless paint. Ever since then, Nippon Paint has been actively pursuing to bring wellness to end user. Hence, in 2015, we noticed that H1N1 and hand, foot and mouth disease were a concern then, and that worried many parents and mummies. Nippon Paint Virus Guard with silver ion technology was launched, and it was the first antivirus and antibacterial paint in Malaysia to minimize the risk of viruses and bacteria such as H1N1 and hand, foot and mouth disease. In 2017, we launched Child Wellness range and continue on our wellness journey to mitigate the risk of transmission of viruses and bacteria through promoting safe touch, creativity, and clean air. In 2020, we continue to drive our health and wellness positioning, and our target customers are now no longer just mommy with children, but everyone. So we sent out Virus Guard to US Analytical Lab to test, and again, it's proven 99.99% effective against human coronavirus with the aim to keep everyone safe. That is actually basically our summary of our wellness journey.
And I think it's not just about the effectiveness of the product, because you had a huge challenge in terms of getting the consumers to focus on the safety of the walls. Yes. That is usually ignored. Probably it's not the most priority that I have right now as compared to the usual surfaces like doorknobs and so tables. So hence the big idea of listening to your walls, giving a life and voice for the walls to reveal how dirty and also dangerous they are to the health of its owners. But I have one question. Do you think by the end of the campaign, we have managed to convince Malaysians to actually listen to their walls?
Sincerely speaking, we reach out to almost 80% of Malaysians via TV, digital media like YouTube, radio, social media, our own website. For example, we garnered more than 4 million views from YouTube. Our search result grew 50%. Own media asset actually drove the increase of 40% more to our traffic, our own website. And also the other thing that, because we are not FMCG product, we are actually a low involvement category. And usually when our customer approach our dealer, they will mention the brand that they want to buy, like for example, Nippon Paint. But through this campaign, we realized that the customer who walk in will specify, Virus Guard product, antivirus paint, or even Nippon antivirus paint. So I believe many Malaysians listen to their walls. Though we had good results on driving awareness and conversion, but I believe that we should continue to drive awareness through education that viruses and bacteria can survive on walls for better brand recall.
Yeah, I think it's really important because it's not just a burst, because when it comes to education, it has to be something like continuous. If not, it's just going to be very momentarily, and it's not going to be able to somehow have a higher recall. So based on the conversation that we have, mainly we're always going to be exchanging information the moment when we speak to our colleague or have a conversation with our friends, because for us, those are valuable consumer insights. The moment we speak to them, there's a lot of realness that we're going to get. And some of the people that we talk about when it comes to antiviral paint, they were unsure. And some, to be frank, we have a lot of skeptics out there with the product promise. They even say something like, this could be a marketing gimmick. So how do you respond to these skeptics?
Of course, people will always be skeptical and lots of question and uncertainty on this product. As this is a very important product, it can actually protect you and your loved ones, or even your customer who come to your restaurant, your offices and all. So what we did is, the first thing we need to make sure is our product works. And in order to do that is we actually send our product to US Analytical Lab, a reputable test lab, to test the product, and it's proven to be effective. And that's fundamental. And from there, I think most important thing is how do I or we as a team educate the entire stakeholder, which is our dealer.
Meng.
Envelope and non-envelope virus, technical data sheet, area of usage. And from there, we actually educated our paint dealers on why viruses, why virus guard, types of viruses and bacteria.
Yeah, I think we have a bit of problem with the connection right now. So probably while waiting for the connection to somehow come back and also stabilize, I think one of the biggest thing about the brand is that it has pivoted business strategies to champion health and also wellness pain innovations. And addressing consumer health is just one of the pillars that they have, hence why the brand has sort of like revitalizing its Nippon Paint Virus Guard variant with silver ion technology. And the brand made the walls a focal point of the conversation by giving an authoritative voice for lasting impact through a safe space. So hence why the birth of Listen to Your Walls campaign. And I think it's just an amazing campaign that we could actually see a lot of things that has been done around it just to make sure that we'll be able to reach out to a lot of other consumers. So probably while waiting for the connection to be stabilized, why don't we just play a part of the case study that we have right now to give people a bit more understanding on how was the campaign done. I was a part of the campaign, and I think one of the biggest challenges that we have to identify the consumer insights or the biggest challenges in terms of convincing our audience that this product is actually work. So what we did was, first of all, we get people to be paying attention to the wall from just focusing on the rest of other surfaces. And I think we have Meng back into the call to be able to explain. Meng, this is the beauty of technology. So it happens. It's okay. So I think you're on mute. That's
So
another.
sorry. So sorry.
No, it's okay. I think this is something expected. This is webinar, so it's okay. I think all of our audience here understand the kind of situation when it comes to webinar and also any of our virtual meetings. So Meng, you were explaining just now about your response towards people who think that the product is actually just a marketing gimmick. So probably you'll be able to explain it again.
Sorry, hopefully this time I'll be more sensitive with the blinker from Team. I'm so sorry, I'm so used to Zoom. Of course, like I mentioned just now, people are very skeptical on this product, and it's because a very important product for their families, that they would like to protect their loved ones or even their customer or, office colleagues. So hence they are very particular on the product, whether it really works or not. So hence, fundamentally, Nippon Paint, we send our product to US Analytical Lab, not just any lab, but a reputable test lab to test the product, and it's actually proven to be effective. And with that, right, we are very transparent with our approaches, other than having to showcase how the product works on TV commercial. Our website clearly explains how silver ion technology works to mitigate the growth of bacteria and viruses, the difference between envelope and non-envelope virus, technical data sheet, areas of usage. And we also educated our paint dealers because they are the most important customers that we have, and because they also front our customer. When our customer is unsure, they will actually seek dealers advice. So paint dealers, we actually educated them on why virus guard, the types of viruses and bacteria, how silver ion work. And during that time, it was actually RMCO, CMCO, and it's the best time for us to conduct a lot of webinars to educate them. And we actually reached out to more than 1,000 dealers. And we had communication kit with test lab, report, brochure at dealer shop. So when a customer walk in and ask about the product, they are ready to help. And of course, if they are still unsure, they can call our 1-800 numbers to actually ask for more information. In addition, we presented this product to many private and government hospital, health authority, and this product is currently used in many clinics and hospital in Malaysia. So Shah, can you feel our seriousness and commitment?
Oh, definitely, because I've been working with you on this campaign. And I kind of like all the touch points that you have just now, because everything is just connected from one to another, from building the communication, understanding the business challenges that we're facing, and also communicating to the consumers right down to your retailers. And the CSR projects that you have done for all the hospitals is just simply fantastic. That's a happy smile, I guess.
Yeah, we are very glad because it garnered a lot of attention and it helped us to actually further convince the private and government hospital to actually use Nippon Paint Virus Guard on all the common areas and all. Actually, we were very happy and we were very busy then. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about the results now. So the campaign garnered a remarkable sales growth and distribution increased by 6 times. All seems good, but is there anything that you feel that the campaign could have done better for you?
Of course, every campaign there will always be room, for improvement in every campaign. But I believe in 2020, with the challenging economic landscape, we have thought of all angles and all touch points, and we had done our best then to drive awareness. Nevertheless, every launch, like I mentioned earlier, there's always room to improve. And we should continue to drive engagement by having more strategic partners with us to drive the adoption and conversion so that we can continue to keep everyone safe, to create a safe space. I think brand building or even awareness is not just a 9 weeks activation or program. I think it actually has to go a long way, and it's actually a commitment journey that we at Nippon Paint have to have.
Yeah, and I think as a partner, we also need to understand how effective the campaign that we have launched or crafted for you, and how is it impacting the brand in terms of sales and also awareness. So I think those kind of flow information has to somehow be flowing, so at least we'll be able to craft a better solution in the future. And you mentioned about something so interesting, that you're in this for the long run, and a brand building shouldn't be just a burst of marketing campaign, but a series of continuous effort to increase recall, consideration, purchase, and eventually loyalty. So what will happen now to Nippon Paint Virus Guard once the pandemic is over? What's the plan here?
Will the pandemic be over soon? There will always be other threat. There will always be other threat of bacteria and viruses. And we at Nippon Paint will continue to embark into health and wellness positioning to drive our brand depth, the purpose and meaning to Nippon Paint brand. So hence, because of this, we will continue to innovate more health and wellness product at different pricing tier so that more people can actually purchase the product. Because currently Virus Guard is actually one of the top most highest USP product that we actually offer to our customer. But the pricing point is about 190 to 200 ringgit per 5 liter. And now, because of this, we are committed to even bringing down some of this pricing tier. Not that we will actually cannibalize on Virus Guard, but on other USP that brings meaning to our consumer. At the same time, it's actually also health and wellness focused product, so that we can keep everyone safe. And on another one that we are looking into is that because Nippon Paint is not just an interior wall paint product supplier or even exterior wall, we are actually a paint solution provider from floor to roof and everything in between. So we hope to innovate products not just on your interior walls or your exterior walls, but floor paint, metal paint, all will have this antibacterial and antivirus USP in it. So we are actually working hard to ensure that we bring more values to our consumer.
I kind of like the plan that you have just now, because I think when it comes to health and also wellness, it has to be accessible to everyone. And It's such a noble action that you're taking just now. And hopefully we will be able to see that soon.
Soon.
All right.
Just very soon.
Right,
Yeah.
very soon. Okay, can't wait to do the campaign for that one as well. So this is me pitching myself. We have a question from the audience. I'll be reading it out to you. So it's very functional. What is the investment value for the campaign? So I'm not too sure whether you're going to be putting it in a context or you're going to be saying absolute number. So what is the investment value here?
I'm not too sure whether I can give you the investment value, but definitely the investment value that we put in return is not, our sales haven't, though we have a lot of sales that 6 times sales result, 511% sales increase with more than 1,000 dealers carrying it, but the thing is that we are still working hard to achieve our sales number compared to our other top selling product. So what I'm saying is our marketing budget that we have invested, which is quite a fair bit, we're still working hard on it. I don't think I would like to answer this, but definitely millions of dollars that we have invested to drive this awareness. Yeah.
I was hoping that you're going to be answering it's worth the investment.
Definitely it's worth the investment, especially times like this. Being the market leader in the paint industry, we have to do our little part to ensure that we are also relevant to our target audience and also doing our part as a paint company to keep everyone safe. I think the money is worth investing, and all our top management has also agreed to actually put so much more focus and commitment to our innovation and bringing health and wellness to another level. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, probably the next one is just going to be a bit more personal. You had a big night, a big win. Not only the campaign won gold, but you yourself won the coveted Trailblazer Presenter of the Year. So congratulations again. Any advice for young marketers who aspire to be on the stage of Appies?
I think you all can sense our commitment, our passion, and all. So my take is be clear in your business and brand objective. Be passionate on the brand that you handle. Never give up in bringing purpose and meaning to the brand so that it can bring bigger impact to the community.
All right. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we're excited to continue this amazing partnership with you. And thank you so much for spending the time with us.
Thank you so much.